What is going on, folks? Hello, it's Monday night, and we're starting out another week here in March. So already 2 months of 2019 are under our belts, as it were, and we're working into our third month of 2019. Time really flies. Hope that your year is going so far as you planned it in terms of your goals, your certification, your learning, your study, your work projects, whatever it may be. Glad to have you here, joining here for a little bit. This is going to be a brief, again, stream. It's going to be a vlog update only. We did a lot of labbing, though. If you want to watch me do some labs, man, I posted a very large file yesterday. So labbed a good bit Saturday and Sunday, and that's what I'm going to talk about. It is day 395 of vlogging the journey towards the CCIE routing and switching certification. I've passed the written, now working on getting ready for the lab. And I'm reviewing the INE Advanced Technologies Workbook. And this weekend was a review weekend. So I started the INE's Advanced Foundation Lab, or Foundation Lab number 1, which covered a wide range of topics. It covered Layer 2, it covered PPPoE, it covered, IPv6, basic IPv6 addressing, and IPv4 addressing. It covered EIGRP, it covered some BGP, redistribution, iBGP, eBGP. And that's as far as I got. There's some sections at the end there. I was pretty close. Well, I say close. I would like to think that I was pretty close to getting it done. But went really well, had a good time with someone from our Discord server. Discord server's hopping, folks. We got a lot of good discussion in routing and switching channel. We got show IP interface brief, revealing like some other hidden commands I didn't know about. Really good stuff in there. Discussions going on. And some of the channel, Jack, he came and did the same labs with me. And it was great. We had a lot of good interactions and got a lot done. So what I did at the end of the stream yesterday, last night, and today as well, is I went back and reviewed the answer key. And I'd already done that during the day, but I also went back and sort of thought about the strategy of how to approach the lab. And I came up with I put another document out here, 2 documents, I think. I went ahead and shared them out in the notes repo. So I'm going to continue to accumulate these. This is called Lab Strategies. And I'm going to continue to sort of note like common mistakes that I make, follow-up things I need to check on, like problematic documents I need to try to find the Cisco documentation. I answered that question. And then some lab strategy for configuration section. Again, a lot of this will be for config section. So open Notepad, say new file to desktop, begin reading instructions. Start the first section. And then when referencing a diagram, take extra time to confirm, oh, this is not up to date. I did some work on another computer. So let me pull this repo. Interesting. Why is it doing that? I'm on a different... Oh, yeah. Somehow I switched to international keyboard. Yeah, so I also updated the blueprint. So what I'm doing is not that one. Yeah, the lab strategies. Open Notepad, save to begin reading instructions. Complete layer 2. Then ensure basic L3 connectivities corresponds to the diagram. And 2 things you can do, of course, ping a broadcast address. This will work for IPv4, of course, not IPv6. And then, or you can, depending on your, for a bigger lab, that, of course, is not going to work. You're going to need a ping in certain blocks. And just confirm that those different switching sections or layer 3 connectivity works. Then start the first section. What I learned, too, by the end of the day is to work on... So as I'm going through the Notepad document, is I'm going to have a section for each router, plenty of space between the router configuration sections. And I am going to cycle back to certain routers, I'm assuming, and switches. So what I'll do is at the beginning of each configuration block, I'm going to do conf t, and at the end, so that I have a lot of different, sections of configurations that I can copy and paste the whole thing in without any errors. That's my plan. And then I'm just doing some basic verification commands I'm going to want to be sure to use throughout. So we're getting our lab strategy here together a little bit. And a lot of this is based on things I've learned from talking to others, from other forums, from our Discord, and also my own practice. So I'm going to continue to work on that. Beginning with the end in mind, right? The other thing I put in here is I updated the blueprint. So I've marked now a few sections where I've hit practice labs, and I know that I pretty much utterly failed that section, that technology. Casadix, good evening. How are you this Monday night? So I did that last night, this morning, and then finished that review. A couple other things that are coming this week. Again, we're going to pile drive through hopefully some good QoS sections. So I'm back to the book that I've been working on, the Cisco QoS Exam Certification Guide, IP Telephony Self-Study. Fine, thanks. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too, my friend Casadix. So I'm going through this, and this is the chapter on, it's interesting, it does chapter-wise congestion management. Then it has chapter 6, which is shaping and policing. Chapter 7 is congestion avoidance through drop policy. So I like that order. I can see, now that I have sort of a single thread that I'm following instead of all these other threads, I have like a guidance. I have a path to follow in the order of these different QoS tools. So I'm going to be going through that, QoS shaping. Once I finish the first shaping section, once I feel like I have shaping down, which may take a couple of days, folks. But once I have that down, then I'm going to go back and work on, I could probably do a few labs, because in the INE workbook, right at the start, some of the queuing labs, like CBWFQ, it has shaping in the beginning. And I think that's to help sort of force traffic to, I don't know, it's to help force an issue with congestion, right? Because a lot of these tools, they don't come into play until you hit resource congestion. That's when if you never have contention on your network, you can configure QoS all day long. Things are going to transmit, and you won't have to have any prioritization, right? But I think the shaping in some of these INE labs is going to force the issue on some of these queuing decisions. So that's good. I understand now. Also, something going on is on Wednesday, we got an email on the Cisco Champions 2019 email list, and they said that they're going to start up the blogging club. So I'm going to attend that meeting Wednesday, and I'm sure I'll be able to share some things from that and what that's all about. Of course, getting ready for Cisco Live. I've been thinking about my strategy for Cisco Live again this year as year number 2. And what I've kind of decided is, as long as I get registration in time, I'm thinking sometime late March, early April, they're going to release the sessions that will be here at Cisco Live US. Melbourne, by the way, started, of course, today, I think. Cisco Live Melbourne. And what I'm going to do is, of course, get that list and see right away, like what speakers. It's kind of going to go in order of speakers I definitely want to hear, then topics that I definitely want to hear, and then topics that I maybe want to attend. And then what I'll do is I'll just start to weed them out. Some of those topics. And the topics I'm going to prioritize, of course, are CCIE, track, routing, switching, and cloud related. So what I'll do is I'll go through some of the topics, and then if those topics match sessions that were already done in Melbourne and or Barcelona, then I'm just going to go back and check the material in those sessions and see, do I really want to attend those and still? Or can I just worry about, that material is already covered. I don't need to try to attend that at Cisco Live. So it's a packed week, so you got to make the most of it, and you got to start as early as you can. Anyway, that's what's going on there. No labs tonight, no meat chunks that I have that I can speak of. Busy day. But wish everybody the best. And again, check us out in Discord. It's been popping, whatever you want to say. A lot of good conversation going on in there. So check us out and be part of the discussion. Get some encouragement, encourage others, and let's keep each other going. Again, thanks again for hanging out tonight. Short vlog. It's back to the books. So long streams over the weekend, but short now that we're back into the books. And hopefully a lab, I'm thinking Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll start doing some more QoS labs here on stream. But in the meantime, I'll keep y'all up to date. Thanks for stopping by. And you can follow me again on Twitter, Instagram, here on Twitch, of course. You get reminders or notifications whenever I go live, and on YouTube. Thanks so much. We'll see you back here tomorrow night here on the Land Tamer stream. Have a great night.